Hi there, I'm Paul Mitchell, speaker and author and founder of The Human Enterprise. Today we're going to talk about one of the most important one-on-one skills you can learn as a leader or have in your kit bag as a leader, and that's the skill of delegation. Why is it vital? Well, it's vital for three key reasons. One, it helps you develop the leaders around you. And at the end of the day, that's your job, to develop the leaders around you. Secondly, it's tremendous for the organisation because it gets bench strength. You have a depth of leaders that can do stuff rather than just you. Because if it's just you, you'll be sucking it up all the time. And thirdly, all that stuff you never get around to, all that strategic planning you'd love to do, all that long-term stuff, this is the skill of delegation, that'll free up your time and allow you to lead, not just be a manager or a technician. So the question is, why does it go so horribly wrong? I spent a lot of time hearing about where delegation goes wrong. So let's have a look at how you can make it go right. Well, the first thing is you need a model. And we teach a model called the Delegate model as one of the key one-on-one skills in our longer-term program, The Higher Ground. But today, what I want to do is talk about one particular aspect of this model, and that's the importance of tracking the delegation. Because if you just delegate and you're not following up, you're not delegating at all. You are abdicating. You are abdicating accountability and responsibility. So let's just talk about this major step called tracking. And that tracking is what will give you your execution. That tracking is what will give you a result. So what are some things that, not like possibly or maybe occasionally, but every time you delegate, I'm going to give you a few things that you need to be discussing at this particular part of the delegation process. So what are they? So we're talking about tracking, which is basically making sure that things get done. And what are those things? And it rhymes, so make it nice and easy for us. You got to talk about the who. You got to talk about the do. You got to talk about the glue, and you got to talk about the do, which is a different do from this do, but you still got to talk about the do, and you got to talk about the review. You get these five little devils right, and you'd be blown away at the difference that your delegation makes. So let's first of all have a look at it. Pretty self-explanatory. First of all, who's going to do it? Are you going to do it? Or are they going to do it? Don't suck it up. Or if they're going to do it, who specifically is going to do it? What is it that they're going to actually do? What will be the deliverable? So, and this is not necessarily the order, you can change this around, but all five are keys to your tracking process. What are you going to do? Who is going to do it? The glue. The glue is the resources. Is it a person they need to talk to? Is it some money, some budget? Is it time? Is it some particular physical resources? What's the glue that's going to hold this delegation together? What is the due or the due date? When is this thing due? When is this thing due? What is the due date on which the thing will be delivered? And all of that's important, but let me give you a little secret. The most important thing here is this one, the review date. Because what happens is, what poor delegators do is they delegate and they come up, great, give me the report. And so they focus on the due date rather than the review date. If that report is due Friday, then make sure you emphasize, let's get together Tuesday to see how you're going. So put more emphasis on the review date than the due date, and you've already got great quality built into your delegation steps. So let's just do a quick review. Really important one-on-one skill, delegation. For you to free up your time, for your people to develop them and have them turn into the leaders that we need in the business, and for the organisation to have real depth, real bench strength, real succession plan, leadership at every level. A number of things you must do and do consistently when you delegate, particularly the tracking of the delegation, the tracking of the task. And what do you track? You track who's going to do what, you track what is it they're going to do, you talk about the glue, the resources, you let them know the due date, but you place more emphasis on the review date. You get those five things right and you'll be blown away at the degree of execution that goes up in your business. You'll be blown away at how people step up to the mark. You'll be blown away at the depth of leadership and talent that you develop in the business. But absolutely most importantly, you'll be blown away at the extra time you have and the mind space you have to take you, yourself and your business to another level. Like to know more about our programs on delegation? We'd love to hear from you. Please visit the website, The Human Enterprise, humanenterprise.com.au. Even better, email us at soul, S-O-U-L, at thehumanenterprise.com.au, and we really look forward to hearing from you. I'm Paul Mitchell. Be true to you.